Hi everyone, this is Tatiana Godet from Puyaki Pictures, and today I'm going to talk about the obstacles that we get to bring back our passions to our lives. So one of them is shame and fear of failure. So we might have loved to do something when we were young. We might have loved to paint. We might have loved to write stories. We might have loved to play an instrument or to play a sport. And we have forgotten about it for many decades. We might have, got busy in our lives, and we just have forgotten about it, and we're not doing anything. And suddenly we might be feeling really, really low, like feeling there's something important missing in our lives. And we might go back to think about that thing that we used to love when we were young, and we might think about how much joy we had from doing that, and we start wondering why we stopped doing it. What happened to our lives to stop doing it? And then is when we start having obstacles. Apart from the practical ones that I will talk about them in a different video, one big one is fear of failure or fear of shame. We think we will never be as good as we were when we were little. We might actually have in our heads that person might be a parent, a teacher, a friend, anybody, a relative, someone who's told us we're not good at what we were doing. We might have been, I don't know, loving to paint, taking canvas and paints wherever we were going. And then one day we might have shown one of our creations to someone that is important for us, and they might have not felt as great as we did, and then we stopped doing it. So bringing it back brings back all the fears, all those things that people were telling us when we were little. We might have had them as inner voices now, and we just don't want to bring it back. We're never going to be good. But one thing that we tend to forget, is that we're not bringing back a passion to become a Beethoven, a Picasso, a Shakespeare. If we're great in what we're doing, and if we actually manage to bring back that passion and turn it into a way of living, into our profession, that is amazing. And a lot of people have managed to do that. But the main reason why we bring a passion back to our lives, the main reason is to bring back that joy that we used to feel. That is the main reason to bring back a passion. So we tend to want to be perfect, to want to do things really well. But it doesn't matter if it's messy. And actually, the most normal thing is that the first times you take back canvas or you start writing on a piece of paper, you don't like it. You think it's not good enough. And you might actually abandon it. But persistence and doing it regularly, every day, just starting 15 minutes a day, very slowly, and finding your own time and space to do it. After some time doing it regularly, you start feeling the difference. You start noticing that you're happier, that you're whistling, that you're smiling. People around you start telling you, oh, you look happier. What has happened? And maybe externally they don't see that anything has happened, but they don't know that you're waking up half an hour earlier to write, that you're taking some time in the weekends, to paint, that you actually have taken that class that you've always wanted to take, or have gone back to do that sport that you used to love, or to play that instrument that you used to love to play. That is something that makes a major difference in your life. And that is the main reason why we go back to passions. It doesn't matter how good or bad we do it. We do it because we love it. And that's what happens as children. As adults, we want to just, do everything perfectly. And if we're not going to be really good, then we don't bother. But as kids, we like to try, we like to be curious and adventurous, and we just do it for the sake of doing it. And that's what is missing in our lives as adults, that sense of playfulness, that sense of curiosity, of trying for the sense of trying, and especially of trying because we love it, because it's bringing joy to our lives. So that is what I wanted to share today. And in another video, I will talk about other different obstacles that we get to bring back that passion to our lives. Thank you for listening. And if you're interested in these videos, feel free to subscribe or to send me a comment. I would love to know what you think about it. Thank you. Bye-bye.